What is going on, everyone? It is TC3 Johnson here with another NBA 2K21 MyCareer video, guys. So, in this video, we're going to go ahead and cover our Game 5 matchup against the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals here, guys. Should be an interesting one. We're back in Boston, which kind of scares me. I'm not going to lie. It's basically going to be a best of three. Our rival, Jaylen Brown, right there, just getting ready for the matchup. They once again go with Daniel Theis as the starting center. So in the past few matchups, if you haven't seen it, definitely urge you to check it out. They were going with Mr. Cantor, and game one was actually Mr. Robert Williams. But earlier in the series, they had actually put Daniel Theis as a starting center. Right here, he gets a highlight off us right there, right from the get-go, the mobile one block of the day for him. And so we get the three-point pass to Chef Curry, who is going to knock it down. So looking pretty good so far. We come back, get the foul on Tatum. So this is good because remember, we want to, if there's any chance we can get one of the Boston starters in foul trouble, that would put us in a very good position overall. So we have Boston right on our heels. There is Mr. Kemba Walker who gives Boston the lead. We take our first time out of the game. Foul on Theis. That's going to be his second personal. So at the perfect timing, to be quite honest with you. So now they're going to have to switch out to a different center. They bring in Marcus Smart. And so now look at this. Just Kemba Walker, 11 points right off the bat. Already giving Boston the early lead. We switch over to our bench. And Jaylen Brown goes on a tear. Look at this. 9 points in the last 3 minutes. As Boston will basically leave with an 8-point lead as they bring us back in. We try to draw a foul here. Get the bread and butter to work here for us. So far, all of our points have been coming from the free throw line. We're 5 of 6 at the moment, and that pretty much wraps the game. Oh my God, three-pointer. So it was going to be a 6-point game. It's now a 9-point game as we come back second quarter nice and strong, and we draw a foul here. Unfortunately, we go 1 of 2 again at the foul line. We're going to ask for the ball right here. Theis gets a block. A nice highlight for them. But we end up getting a bread and butter foul here at the perfect moment, actually, because now we're only struggling about 13 points here. Cantor right on our heels. Ooh, trying to draw a foul. Perfect. We got the basket still. We took it the basket. And that pretty much wraps up more than likely our first half. There you see Kemba, 13 points, 11 from Jaylen Brown. Right now, our starters, we got Chef with 9, Clay with 4, Looney's on the floor, so I'm assuming Draymond's on foul trouble with Eric, and they go on a tear. Look at Kemba just posing for the camera, just like, yeah, let me just rub my shoulder real quick. It's all good, it's all good. We go minus 15 for the finals. Boston's been doing a really good job in really making these games very tough for us, and definitely very dominant for them. And so now we're gonna lob it here. We're still gonna fight here. We get 26 points for Kemba in the first half, in the entire game. 20 in the first half alone, and he's already up to 6. And it's only been about a minute and a half here in the third. And we're gonna draw a foul. Yes, we do. We're gonna get on Kemba, number 2 on him. There you see our stats. Pretty much all of our free throws, all of our points are free throws. 10 free throws at the moment. There's Kemba, unfortunately the victim of Draymond Green's block there, and so now we get run to the basket to make our first basket of the game there at the third quarter. And there you see the block by Cantor, but this time around he's too late for this one as we get basket number 2 there. We're up to 14. There you see 2 of 7. Kemba's trying to do a spin move. It's all good. We'll make him pay. And so now we're going to draw a foul. Bread and butter at work here. They're bringing in Mr. Chef Curry into the game, and we end up going 2 of 2 there on that foul trip. Ask for the ball again over Marcus Smart. Easy work. Easy work. And we get some nice, almost 700 fans there. Double team, give it to Gerald. Gerald's going to make me look good and give me an assist here. Number 3 of the game here. And so now trying to get for another steal. This time it's going to be on Marcus Smart. He's going to be a little late. We're going to lob it. Chris, unfortunately, ends up getting blocked there by Daniel Theis. We ask for the ball again. Over Smart. So far, so good. 20 points. 320 fans here at the Garden. And by the Garden, I always refer to the Boston Garden. And there you see Jaylen Brown just posing for the camera, looking good for ABC and ESPN networks there. Into the latter half of the game we go. We're 3/4 in. Kemba and the Celtics are on a tear as they're trying to basically take a 3-2 series lead and be one game away from clinching the NBA title. 97-73. Nice little highlight package. I definitely say I'm impressed. And there's Steve Kerr giving us the pep talk of the century, being like, hey, even if we drop this game, we still go back to San Francisco, we still go back to California, and we still got a show to run. So, yeah, unfortunately, we go 1 of 2 on that case. Kemba just once again just showing us what he's been doing this whole game. 34 points, 8 from the mid-range. He's dominant, but we get the steal. We're gonna draw the contact. Unfortunately, just not enough to get the foul. We get another steal. We panic, and we end up hitting the shoot button rather than passing it out. And there you see our field goal percentage has been horrible. 4 of 18 from the game. Definitely, we're definitely one of the factors why the Celtics have a dominant lead here, as Thompson ends up cutting it to a 30-point lead, and 20 points, and so now 38 from Kemba, 26 in the paint. So now Kemba's actually repeated our performance, because I remember we had an amazing performance in the paint for Game 4 to tie the series, and so there we see we are able to get the backcourt violation. No steal, but we do force a turnover there. And so with about 3:50 left, we're going to take the ball all the way to the basket. No, a little bit of contact, but no foul. And so we go up to 27 for the game. Obviously, as of course, New Balance declares Kemba Walker to be the player of the game, which I do not blame them. Kemba had a phenomenal game. He's probably going to finish with 40 in the finals, which is an amazing performance. And Jaylen Brown, to be quite frank with you, if the Celtics win, I know the MVP would probably be Kemba, but Jaylen Brown has been very consistent the entire finals. So my vote would be for Jaylen Brown, but we're gonna try to snatch this title away from Boston. You know, we still got one more game guaranteed. And there you see 42 from Kemba, 20 points from Jaylen Brown, and that pretty much is going to wrap our game up there. 15 points from Gerald Green, an amazing finals performance from our bench. We just couldn't pull it through. We ended up cutting the lead to 14, and that will pretty much do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. We still got one more, guys. Do not give up. Stay tuned. Take care, guys, and be safe out there.